There are so many amazing women out there doing amazing things. And when women uplift each other, who knows what can happen? Okay, so I'm excited to be speaking to Mona Raptplous. Love that name, by the way.
Thank you.
You are the owner of Hotworks, three locations.
Correct.
Okay, so what are those locations?
So I own Hotworks Clawson, Hotworks Plymouth, and soon to be Hotworks Ferndale.
Awesome. Okay, so very local,
Yes.
right? Okay, so for anyone who may not know what Hotworks is, what is it?
Hotworks is absolutely incredible. So what Hotworks is, we are a 24-hour infrared sauna fitness studio. So I know that's a mouthful, but what it basically is, we have 9 semi-private saunas, and inside each sauna, we're pumping it with heat and infrared, far infrared. So what that means is while you're in these saunas, you can either work out with our virtual instructors, taking sessions like hot yoga. We have hot Pilates, hot bar. We have hot core, hot buns. We also have...
Sign me up for that one.
I know, right? So we also have a couple of our saunas are 15-minute HIIT sessions. So if you can imagine cycling, just like a Peloton, in 125 degrees of heat, you're a sweaty, hot mess.
Yes.
Right, because
that gives new meaning to hot mess.
Yes, 1,000%. Because what's happening is the infrared is absorbed into your metabolism.
Okay.
So once it's absorbed, then the metabolism is boosted. So on a cellular level, what's happening is it's detoxing your brain and your liver. So people notice a big change in their mood, especially around this time.
Yeah, it's a drag right now, right?
It is a drag,
It is.
right? So I like to call these saunas vitamin D boxes.
Love it.
Yes, so it helps tremendously when it comes to seasonal depression, anxiety, the overall just feeling better because, everyone tells you are what you eat, and everything that we breathe and put in our hair and our
All of it,
skin.
even clothes, right?
Everything is absorbed into our skin somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're detoxing, you feel so good right away, especially your sleep.
Really?
Yes, you will notice.
You had me at that because
Yes.
I was up pretty much all night last
Mhm.
night. I don't know if it
Yep.
was the time change. I don't know what was going on,
Probably.
but it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, what time is it? What am I
Yeah.
doing? Just get up.
Mhm.
I'm cold. I'm hot.
Yeah.
It just goes on and on. So this really helps you.
1,000%.
Okay.
And especially, I'm aging myself a little bit, but I'm starting to go through the perimenopause.
Okay.
And so the hot flashes are really new to me. And I find that's just relaxing in the sauna, and maybe not working out and going wild, on the bikes or, wanting to do a stretch. I just relax and it helps,
Like
regulate the heat.
center and okay.
Yes.
So when you walk into Hotworks, I'm trying to imagine this. Like
Yes.
you walk in, you're like, I want the vitamin D box, or what
Right.
is?
So it's pretty cool. So Hotworks, we are a true 24-hour studio.
Okay.
So we are never closed. It's app-based. So once you become a member,
Mm-hmm.
you download the Hotworks app, and then every member is given a private door code. So you schedule your sessions on the app,
Okay.
whatever time works for you, even if you cannot sleep in the middle of the night.
You can get up and
Get up and come to Hotworks
wow.
and just lay in the saunas.
Yeah.
So then once you schedule your session on the app, you arrive 5-10 minutes before. You walk up to your sauna, and the app will tell you what sauna you're going to take.
And they're numbered, I take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then you just start heating the sauna up. It takes a solid 5-10 minutes to get it up to that full 125, 130 degrees.
Okay.
And then right at your scheduled time, the instructor will pop on. And the super cool thing about all of our sessions that we offer is the sessions are good for beginners all the way through advanced.
Okay.
So if you're a professional ice skater, come on in and you're, not only, helping your muscles relax, but, the Pilates, the yoga, all the sessions are good for the advanced. So it is seriously good for every single
I'm like
person.
seriously in awe because it just, so okay, my big thing is, and I do belong to a gym and everything, but there's the whole weird judgment and embarrassment thing that happens,
Yes.
honestly.
It is.
It's like, I just want to stay in my garage and work
Yeah.
out and not be bothered.
Yeah.
But it sounds like that's not an issue here.
No, it's not. I will say, I'm not too sure about Ferndale yet because we're not open, but Hotworks Clawson, I would say we're about 98% female based, and Plymouth is probably closer to 99% female based. So we try to keep it that way. We're
Mhm.
not saying that men are not welcome by any means, but we focus on women and coming together and bringing the community together. We're all there for a reason.
Right.
We can all, learn something from each other and, build people up. So it's a safe space for people to, I always tell people I don't care how big you are, how small you are. It's really friggin' hot in those saunas. So if you're comfortable with ripping off your shirt,
Right.
there's no judgment.
Right. Right.
There's the only judgment is if you're a man, you're not allowed to take off your shirt. So it truly is
Interesting.
a female community, safe haven. So
Mhm.
we try to keep it that way.
Okay. It's
Yes.
so interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so how did you get into this?
Yes. So I've always been into fitness. And so at my heaviest, I was about 200 pounds. And I joked that I was bigger this way than I am tall.
Mhm.
And so it just wasn't good. So I started the process of losing weight and I had lost about 80 pounds. And I knew I needed some assistance because there was a lot of skin and, a lot of stretch marks. I had one child that was about 10 pounds.
Oh,
And
that's a big baby.
yeah, she was a big baby.
That is a pot roast baby.
Oh yeah, she was bigger than our Christmas ham, because
See?
she was a Christmas
Is
baby.
it weird that we compare
You're right.
babies to meat? I don't know.
I don't know. No, probably not. I just remember just
Right, like
how did she fit in there? And so, just losing the weight and, going through a procedure that, ended up being a full constructive surgery instead of a minor,
Okay.
and just the healing process. And then, learning about infrared and the benefits and how it helps heal. And it's where the research started.
Okay.
And so I used infrared to help heal. So that took a couple weeks off of that heal time.
Mhm.
And so then I always knew I wanted to do something in fitness. And it's always, like I said, like a lifelong passion, just trying to help and encourage people to try to be the best versions, of themselves. So saved money for a long time and COVID kind of gave me that opportunity to be able to walk away from my accounting
Like corporate
position,
life.
my corporate life,
You're like,
and
"Goodbye.
yeah,
Peace out."
peace. I do not miss you, not at all. And so that's when I decided, maybe HotWorks is,
So these are pretty new for
passion.
you.
Yes. So I just got it. My Clausen is my baby.
Okay.
She is about 4 years old. Plymouth is about 3,
Okay, and
and Ferndale's my new one.
Ferndale will
So
be newborn.
She's my she's my newborn, and it's a lot of fun. There's the challenges of it,
Right.
of course, but
Okay, so how is it for you? So you left the corporate world and became an entrepreneur, so to
yes.
speak, and
Mhm.
how has that transition been?
Stressful, but amazing. It's no, I can't say it's all stress, but obviously there's stress when it comes to that because you don't know. It's the fear of the unknown
Mhm.
that I feel makes almost made myself not want to get into it, right? Because what if I fail? And, this is money that, I've been saving for a long time. And
Right.
if this fails, then where am I
Then
going to
what?
go? Back to corporate
You're right.
America.
So I'm
And
back.
so hi, I would like a job back, and so it was very nerve wracking, but it's the support, throughout
Mhm.
the whole thing and knowing that I can do this. I've seen it done before
Right.
and I have um, the smarts, I have a business background, I have a business degree. So I used a lot of that to help me, formulate the teams that would help me get
To where you need to be.
to where I need to be. And the cool thing about each HotWorks is they can hold about 1,100 people every day.
Really?
Yes, based on the schedule, the amount of saunas
And
that we
because it's
have.
24 hours.
Yes.
Wow.
So we have that
1100.
1,100. So we have a lot of room for growth.
Okay.
So having a gym, it comes with, you know, people fall on hard times. We all do. And so we our target market is anyone between the 30 years and up. Yes, we do have younger, but the moms.
Is there an age limit on this?
There is not.
Okay.
We like to say that, girls can obviously come in and boys, but we want them to reach that puberty level,
Okay.
go through all of that.
Right.
And then you can be in the saunas.
Okay.
We find that girls specifically, and I didn't really know this until I opened a Hotworks, until we reach puberty
Mhm.
and get over that, we can't regulate our heat properly. So you're not sweating as much as
Oh.
you should be. So it's like you're overheating.
So that would not be good for them. Okay.
No, not good at all.
Okay.
So wait
Mhm.
and then come in, and then your body's like, okay, like this feels
We got
good.
this.
We got this, and again, helps with hormones,
Right,
right?
for sure.
So then, back to, the entrepreneurship and the community, these ladies come in and they're looking for something, for change, and, just somewhere where they can feel welcome. And so having that community, obviously, that helps, um, me to move along and, get up every day and be like, we got this, because
Right.
it's empowering, listening to other people's stories, and
And just that connection, right?
the connection is everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how would you what would you say to somebody who is thinking of stepping out of their comfort zone? Maybe leaving that desk job and going to be an entrepreneur, what would be the one sentence you would say to them?
One sentence. There's no risk if there's no reward, or no reward if there's no risk, whatever the saying is. But you have to just do it. Just step out of the comfort zone, and you will find the community and the support to keep you going. And, we stress about paying the DTE bill, having those
Mhm.
saunas on all the time. But
Right.
as long as you keep your community happy and your customer base, you know, always, trying to help them achieve their next goal, they're always going to be a part of your life and a part of how it works, because it is truly amazing for people. Um, on the other end, we have a lot of cancer patients that come in.
Okay.
They might stop in after they had chemo or radiation, and they just turn the volume off in the sauna and they're just detoxing.
Okay.
So we get people also, rheumatoid, POTS, epilepsy patients, fibromyalgia.
There's a lot that
There's
this could
so
actually
much.
help.
Oh yeah, there's
So
nobody
does the
that won't.
medical, I mean, so do you, because I'd never heard of HotWorks until
Yes,
recently, right? So it's very interesting to me that you have 3 of them. Is this a nationwide chain?
it is.
It is. Okay.
Yes. So there's about 850 locations nationwide.
Okay.
And we're getting into some countries. We're in Canada, we're in Ireland,
Wow.
we're making it into Mexico. And so it is
What's your magic number of owning? How many do you think you?
three,
Oh, it is 3?
three,
3 is it.
three is it.
3 is the magic number.
Done. Yeah. It's,
Okay.
right now, in the beginning of going into owning a business, the worries are so much different. My first, the worry is always like, how am I going to get these members in? And then now it's, making sure my staff is, finding the right people that want to work for, me and HotWorks, and
And believe in it, right?
believe in it, and know that it's HotWorks alone is probably about 7 years. So we're not that old,
Oh, okay.
as a company, but we're one of the fastest growing franchises.
That's
So
amazing.
it is. So just teaching people, and then, people want to work for you because they see the difference, and,
Yep.
how people just come in. You won't, I personally won't see someone for a month, and then I'll see them on a whim, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
you look incredible. It's the
You can
glow.
see,
Yeah,
right?
you can see it.
So how much does passion play a part for you in HotWorks?
It's everything. It is, and I am truly passionate about it. I don't know what I would do, honestly, if I didn't own Hotworks, because it's just so rewarding, so many different ways, and I have touched many people's lives and the testimonies, and um, I could truly tear up thinking about all the incredible ways that it has helped people. And
And how it's helped you,
yeah, me.
right?
Oh, yes, yes. And, me, that's one thing, but I just care about, everybody else.
Yeah.
And, I want to hear, your story and, what brings you to HotWorks. People seek us out,
Hmm.
and so what is it that brings you here? What are you looking for?
And what do you need?
And what do you need?
Right?
And we are here to help you every step of the way.
That is amazing. Okay, one more question.
Yes.
Okay, so fill in the blank for me. I used to think success meant blank, but now I know it means blank.
Okay. The first part, I would say I felt that I would always have to do it by myself, that I would be alone in this journey. And that is not true at all. Um, the second part, I would say, repeat that one part one more time.
So I now I know success means blank.
Okay. So success means not only community involvement, but also staff. My team of, managers and sales associates, we, look at goals and we're constantly achieving and beating the goals. And I think that is amazing in itself. And you don't think about that, right away.
Right.
In the beginning, I'm like, oh crap, how am I going to do this?
Right.
And you don't think about finding the right people to fit the shoes that are equally as passionate about it as
And
I
that makes
am.
all the difference because if
It
somebody's
does.
not passionate about something and it's your baby, like the
Yes.
show's my baby, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it translates.
Yes. And that is the hardest thing too, is stepping away, because I've been so involved. I've grown these from
Yeah.
literally like the bottom
Right.
up. So, I have found my regional manager, and Ashley's absolutely incredible. And I'm slowly,
You're like,
giving it to
okay,
her.
it's fine. You're good.
You got
You
this,
got this.
and I remember trying to find somebody, and I'm like, I just need to find someone that is just like me.
Hmm.
And so it was funny because I hired her, I trained her for about 5 months, and I left for Japan
Oh,
for about a month. And I'm
really?
like, you got this. You got this.
Okay.
And I came back, and it's like she didn't skip a beat.
That is
And
awesome.
so that's how
Yeah.
we got this. There's nothing that we can't overcome because you have like-minded people, not behind me, but standing next to me,
That is awesome.
just, yeah.
Seriously, what a pleasure to meet you
You as well.
and to talk about this and know what HotWorks is. And I'm like, sign me up for all locations,
Yes. Do
24/7.
it. Let's do it.
That is amazing. And of course, we'll be looking forward to when Ferndale is set to open,
Yes.
hopefully within the next month. But we will keep everyone posted. How do people find out more information?
You could go to hotworks.net, and you can obviously Google the closest studio to your location. Um, you could go to Instagram. We're all over Instagram. We're all over Facebook, TikTok,
Okay.
to learn if you really want to see what
Like what to expect
to
and
expect, go
okay.
to TikTok.
Okay.
But then Instagram,
Hmm.
go find one of my locations, click on an ad, and you get a free session
Oh, nice.
to try it.
Okay.
And then after that, it's just, a simple monthly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got this. Thank you so much.
You're
What a
welcome.
pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
I can't wait to sweat.
Yes.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me for our Women in Business segment. And if you know a woman who has her own business and should be put in the spotlight, let me know. You can tag me on social media. You can even DM me, or you can email me, and you can send that email to hello@brookeallencommunications.com. I know, a long email, but really, it's amazing to get the word out and to make those connections. And who knows what might come out of it? Because when a woman uplifts another woman, magic can happen. We'll see you soon.